Hey guys, what's going on? It's Ethan John Adams, and this is Downtown Louisville Part 2, where I want to show off the inner city. What do we have to offer here? What are the parks? What are the schools? And what can you do down here in the city of Louisville? The potential here is absolutely untouched, and it could be just the next Nashville if things are done properly. So let's show off what my city can offer for you. When you're talking about the parks here in Louisville, Kentucky, you cannot forget about Waterfront Park. This is going to be where the Great Lawn as well as the Big 4 Bridge is located on 85 acres. That is going to be right here in the middle of the city. This is going to be where different Waterfront Wednesdays are, which are free concerts that the city hosts for us. And they do have some good artists. But as well, here on the Great Lawn is where the famous Thunder Over Louisville happens, where it's the #1 fireworks show in, I think, the world. But we can't forget about the other smaller parks that are located throughout the city. In the Nulu area on Washington, like Bark Park, as well as Belknap Park, Spalding has that they just operated just to give different opportunities for you and your animals to be able to get out, enjoy some sunshine, and get a little bit of space. Look at all the space for all the activities. We're big on our greenery here, you know? It's Kentucky. I got houses, no crackers. If you need a house, I'm here for you. What a lot of people don't know is Louisville has a very rich history. This was one of the biggest cities back in the day. Before everybody else kind of caught up, like Nashville and Cincinnati, Louisville was one of the biggest ports for people using the Falls of the Ohio. This was founded in like the late 1700s, where people coming up from the Mississippi would transport all their goods. Then we ended up coming with the steamboat activity, where we used the paddle and steam to actually press an engine to move up against the water. It was a big component as well for the city when we're looking at the trade and how goods were transferred from city to city. That all started in little old Louisville, Kentucky, where we used to actually be one of the big major cities here, and then everybody else kind of caught up to us, like Nashville, Cincinnati. We used to be the big major hub, and we still can. I think Nashville knows that Louisville's potential is untapped, and we're coming for you. At least Cincinnati. Call me. So downtown Louisville is enjoying a renaissance. Innovators are coming through, making different old spaces into lofts, living stations, as well as art hubs. Bourbon distillery is coming out the wazoo here. And we have our museums showcase Louisville's historic history that they have and the importance that it did to our country. Did you know that Louisville actually has one of the biggest cast iron facades in the world, second to Soho in New York City? This is going to be one of the things that we like to showcase here in Louisville from its history and how we have adapted and reused different things. Just like Whiskey Row, these are a bunch of older buildings that we are rebirthing into different restaurants, some of the best restaurants really, sidebar you got to go to, but as well different entertainment activities for us to enjoy here in the city. So when we're looking at what my favorite condominiums are going to be, I'm going to have to say Waterfront Park Plaza has to be #1. Then we have the Florida Lee, which is a close #1, but I'm going to put it #2 slot. Then we have the Omni. Preston Point's another really good one over here, but as well, the Mercantile. This is gonna be a little hidden gem. This one's gonna be right next to Nulu, and it's gonna be a really cool loft style. They have anything from lower 300s all the way up to 800 plus. You gotta check that one out. This is like one of my coolest spots in town, really. We got the Fraser Museum right there. You know, the MLB, they make their bats here. You know, redwood trees, we got bats as big as redwood trees. You're sleeping on us. Now, you cannot beat a good poke bowl. I got to give it to my homeboy, Dakota Cook. He put me on this. This place is sick. I'm a food reviewer on my free time, but I mean, I want to hear what you say. Well, guys, so that was my city. This is downtown Louisville, and see you next time. See ya.